everybody. Yo, I ain't gonna be on long. I know. I've been doing a lot of working, y'all. And not just working on somebody else's job, but working for myself as well. So, you know, when you got goals and stuff, a lot of times you're gonna be busy, when you don't just wanna be just an employee, but you wanna be your own boss and things of that sort. And you are your own boss. So but I am so back, so back. I am so glad to be back on with you all. I missed you all. I love you all. And every time I'm away from y'all don't understand. It bothers me. It really does. Like, I mean, I have those of you, of course, who call and you book sessions with me. So I'm able to interact with you all. But for those of you who don't call and book sessions, and I know that you all watch my content, you all learn from me and things of that sort. I miss y'all. I always pray for you all. I always, just wonder about you and hope that you are in good graces and that you are in good health. So yes, and it bothers me when I can't get on when I want to get on, um, when it seems like I'm MIA sometimes. Um, and I wasn't just also busy with things that I'm doing. But the last time I was on, I was telling y'all how I was getting spiritually attacked. So, I've been getting harshly spiritually attacked, y'all. I mean, harshly. They back at it again because they want to try to bring me down because I have surpassed what they had hoped for me, the enemy. And I do mean they. I mean, it's a whole um, secret society, which is not so secret anymore because a lot of people, actually know about it now. They actually see how I've been getting severely attacked over these years. So their little secrets are no longer secrets. And every day there's new secrets coming out. I don't know if y'all remember a year and a half ago. Might have been 2 years ago. I got on and I was like just speaking what the Lord was telling me. And he was saying secrets. And I did not know what the Lord was saying that for, but I said, I was obedient and I said what the Lord had me to say. And lo and behold, all of the secrets that have come out over this last year and a half, 2 years from when God had me prophesying that. I mean, the Lord is not a man that he shall lie. So I never believed that God was lying when he said that. But when I started to find out all the secrets that this ex of mine had, what he was doing behind my back, him and the chick he was with, all of these things, who was really attacking me, what they had been doing. I mean, God is amazing, y'all. He is amazing. He will never leave you in the dark. He will never leave you in the blind. Okay, y'all got to know this. God is for you. And if God be for you, who can be against you? So if y'all haven't watched that video, and you have been kind of keeping up with what's been going on with me, as far as social media wise, and the attacks and things like that, go back and find that video. It was like a year and a half, 2 years ago, where God had me prophesying and he had me say secrets. And when I tell you, y'all, all these secrets have been coming out, made my head spin. I'm like, whoa. When he said secrets, I did not know it went that deep. Salute to all my soldiers and warriors out there standing strong and firm in the Lord. How y'all doing? Love to all. Love to all of my brothers and sisters. Y'all know I love y'all so much. And I miss y'all so much. I wonder about you when I can't get on, or when I can't interact with some of you all. Some of you all I do interact with. Y'all call me and book sessions and stuff. Excuse me. Even outside of the sessions, I still check up on y'all and stuff like that. And some of y'all still check up on me, and I appreciate that. But for those of you who I haven't spoken with, and I know that y'all keep up with my content and everything, I always wonder about y'all. And I pray for y'all. And it bothers me when I can't get on like I want to. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I should be teaching. I should be interacting with them, but I do have to put me first, because how can I help someone else if I'm not even helping myself? So I had to learn that. That's something I had to learn over the years, is to stop putting others before me, because I become depleted. Not anymore, of course, but in the past, I would become depleted from putting others before me. And then I would be left depleted, and then having to recharge, get my energy back, let the Lord recharge me and everything. And so that's something that I learned. So now I have to help myself first, handle things with myself first before I can help someone else. And it's not that I don't care about y'all. It's not that I don't love y'all, but just what I said. How can I help somebody else when I'm depleted? Doing ministry, prophesying, teaching, and all of that, it takes a lot out of you. Praying for people. Y'all, I don't just do this on social media. This is a lifestyle. I am constantly praying for people. Sometimes I might be out and about, and God might send me to somebody and say, go pray for her. She got 3 kids, 2 boys and 1 girl. Go tell her I said this. Or go tell him I said that. And guess what I got to do? Even when I'm tired. Oh, yes. Even sometimes when I'm tired, God will tell me to go pray for somebody or to go tell somebody something. And I got to go do it. So my ministry is just not on social media. My ministry is a full-time ministry. It is a lifestyle. It is a lifestyle, my brothers and sisters. I remember God used to get me so good when I used to be out there drinking and drugging and stuff. God used to, I said that prayer, Lord, take the taste out of my mouth. Boy, when I said that prayer, you hear me what I say, God answered that prayer. It seemed like every time I get to drinking and smoking or whatever I was doing at the time, that's when God say, go over there and go tell that lady I said this. And then go pray for her. And I'm sitting there like, God, really? God, I've been drinking. I'm drunk. Or I'm lit. I've been... He ain't care. Because I shouldn't have been doing it. And so he was teaching me to stay ready so you don't got to get ready. And at the same time, he was teaching me, how to fight through that as well. And he was also showing me his power, how powerful he is, that even if I was drunk or high, that his power supersedes what's the words I'm gonna, superficial high. Yeah, superficial high. God's high is the highest of the high. Okay, and it can supersede any other high. So yeah, y'all, that's just a little bit I'm sharing with y'all. God used to get me so good, honey. I got good and got me a good couple drinks and me, honey, and smoked me a couple blunts or whatever. And then God get over there and do this. Go over there and do that. And I'm like, God, please, why you making me do this right now? I don't care. That woman needs you. That woman need me, but I'm going to use you. You need to go over there and say this to her. You need to go over there and say that to him. You need to go pray for them. And sure enough, I go over there and say, look, the Lord told me you got 3 kids, 2 boys and 1 girl. But I was like, squad, and they be like, how do you know that? I just told y'all the Lord told me. I'm just being obedient. I'm just doing what the Lord told me to do. But yeah, y'all, I mean, God is amazing, y'all. God is amazing. But I love y'all. And yes, I think about y'all all the time. I pray for y'all all the time. And I hope y'all do the same for me. I've been getting severely spiritually attacked, y'all, every time I turn around. You hear me? Not just on social media. People coming to my home with the drama, or trying to. Neighbors trying to drama. Um, Noise campaigns and all that. At work, at my actual job. With the drama. It's just every time I turn around, and it's like the enemy trying to get me out of my element, trying to, I don't like to say get me out of my character, but I mean, that's how we normally say it, get me out of my character. That's who I really am. But trying to, get me out of that and get me into some trouble, trying to make me snap. You know what I'm saying? So I can end up in a fight, end up in jail, end up hurt or something like that. And I'm not falling for it. No, I'm not falling for it. I'm not giving him what he wants. But that don't mean that the attacks, the weapons are not forming. The weapons are forming, but they are not prospering, my brothers and sisters. So that's what I've been going through. And it was keeping me, he was trying to tire me out. And that's the main reason why I wasn't doing no videos, because I was not rested enough between work and doing my business and then trying to get on these videos. I was not well rested enough, and I did not want to get up on these videos like that with y'all. So, yeah. But God, though. But God. The enemy is not going to get me down. The enemy is not going to stop me, because that is what he wants. He wants me to stop. He wants me to stop, but I will not stop. I'm going to keep going and keep going until my Lord and Savior calls me home. And even then, baby, I never die. I live forever. And so do you if you are saved by the blood of Jesus. We don't die. We die out of this flesh, but we live forever. And then when we get up out of this flesh, we get an incorruptible body. Go read about it in the Bible. A lot of pastors don't tell you that part. Yeah. When you die out of this body, if you are saved, you get an incorruptible body and you live forever. And I can't wait for that, y'all. I'm telling y'all now, I'll be always saying to the Lord, Lord, I'm ready to get out of this body. I'm ready to get in my new body, my incorruptible body. I'm ready. But, he's not through with me yet. I still got work to do here. So when when I get finished all of my work that he has for me to do here for him and his people, then I get to get out of this body and I get to get my incorruptible body. And I hope the same for you all, my brothers and my sisters. Yes, y'all. But real quick before I go, I just wanted to tell y'all how you can transmute energy a little bit. How you can, when, individuals want to bring the drama to you, how we like to call it haters or whatnot. What you do, my brothers and sisters, is you take that hate, you take that bad energy, negative energy, and you turn it to work for your good. You take that and you let it motivate you. One of my sayings I like to say, I've been saying this since I was in my 20s, maybe even teens, is haters aren't anything but a motivator. Haters ain't nothing but motivators. They secret admirers who don't want to admit that they admire you. So then they hate on you. And what they don't realize is, for people like me, they motivate me. So I take that bad energy that they sending at me. I take that hate that they sending at me, and I transmute that thing and I turn it into something positive. You see? Instead of taking it and letting it tear me down, I take it and let it build. Okay, we back on, y'all. That wasn't nothing but the enemy. I can tell you now, that wasn't nothing but the enemy calling my phone, because I'm telling y'all, I'm dropping some gems. I'm dropping some jewels right now. So what you do is you take that hate, my brothers and sisters, and you let that motivate you. You let that propel you to do something positive in your life. Don't let it tear you down. Let it lift you up. Because let me tell you something. It's a reason why they hating. It's a reason why they hating. You got to know that. And it ain't nothing bad. It's something good. Let me give you an example. People can hate for all types of reasons. Some of the smallest, stupidest reasons. They can hate on you because they feel like you look better than them. They can hate on you because they feel like your hair is longer than theirs. They can hate on you because they feel like your car is nicer than theirs. You get my drift? So you take that hate, that bad energy, you transmute it to work for your good, my brothers and sisters. And, if you're new at it, of course, say your prayers, because you're going to need the Lord. It's not always easy to take that hate. For me, it's gotten easier because I've been doing it for so long. Okay. But as a beginner, you still might get in your feelings a little bit. And that's okay. We're in a human body. But at some point, you want to grow from that and elevate from that and not allow it to get you down anymore, but let it build you up. So always pray. As the scriptures say, pray without ceasing. But definitely pray your strength in the Lord. And ask the Lord to help you take that hate, take that bad energy, and use it for your good. To propel you in life. To elevate you. To grow you. And that's exactly what it will do, my brothers and sisters. So that's what I got on here real quick to talk to y'all about. I love y'all. I'm so glad that y'all are all chiming in on the live. I will be definitely back. If I can't get back on this week, I ain't gonna lie to you. This week is a busy week for me. Tomorrow I'm gonna be busy. I wish I could get on every day. And I'm going to change that I wish to one day I will, one day soon, I will be able to get on every day if I want to. Oh, yes. God is working it out for me as we speak. I'm speaking that into existence in Jesus' mighty name. One day I will be able to get on here every day if I want to. Oh, yes. But what I'm trying to say is, if I could, at this particular moment, I would, or particular period of time in my life, I would, y'all. You know, there's been times in the past I was on every day. You know what I'm saying? Just about, I might have skipped one day out of the week. You know what I'm saying? But it's just me right now and God. We working on a masterpiece. And as we all know, Rome was not built overnight. You know what I'm saying? So there it is. But until then, y'all, I'm still here. God has not told me to leave YouTube. God has not told me to give up on y'all. So I'm not. I'm not. I love speaking about God, teaching about God, interacting with my brothers and sisters. As I said before, I may be a teacher, but I'm always a student. I never think I know it all. You learn something new every day if you pay attention. Yes. You learn something new every day if you pay attention. So I love to interact with y'all as well, because it's something that y'all can teach me as well. Yes. So I hope that, this message has helped someone, my brothers and sisters. If it has, please don't be afraid to hit that like button so this can help someone else. Also, don't be afraid to subscribe to my channel. Share the video if you think this video can help someone. And welcome to the family. Thank you to all of my old subscribers. Thank you to everyone who is contributing to this ministry, whether it's by liking, commenting, sharing the videos or on the videos, or whether it's by booking a session with me. That is greatly appreciated, my brothers and sisters. And as always, I always pray that the Lord blesses you all 10, 20, 50, 100-fold for just being obedient and being a blessing in my life as well. So thank you so much. And welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back to my channel if you're old. I appreciate all of you. I really do. So, like I said, I hope this message has helped someone. If I can't check back in this week, I will definitely check back in this weekend, which would be either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. And I really want to try to check back in Friday and Saturday, or Friday and Sunday, like twice out of the weekend instead of once. With y'all. But a lot of times that's the time that I get to rest. And I try to get my rest because that's the only time I get to rest. And then I'm going and going and going like the Energizer Bunny throughout the week. You know what I'm saying? So that's why sometimes on the weekend, I believe it was the weekend that just passed, I was telling y'all I'm going to get on with y'all. Child, my body said otherwise. My body said otherwise. Hey, my body said, you ain't getting on nothing. And then I prayed about it, and God was like, you just rest. You know what I mean? Just rest. You can get on another day. You rest your body so that you can, go throughout your week and do what you need to do and not shut down. Because I've been through that before where God was telling me to rest, and I wouldn't rest. And then I was shut down for 7 days. 7 days straight, I was shut down, couldn't get out the bed, couldn't do nothing because I was running myself and running myself and running myself. So I don't want to go through that again. You know what I mean? Because then I'm missing out on money. I'm missing out on appointments if I had appointments already made, and all of that. If I just be obedient to the Lord and just sit on down somewhere, lay on down somewhere, rest my body, I would be all right. But I'm trying to be superwoman and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that I'm learning as well, my brothers and sisters. And I'm not ashamed to share this with y'all because some of y'all might be going through the same thing. And hearing me talk about it may be confirmation to you, or it may be helping you. Or if you're not going through it now, you may face this in the future. And you may see this video in the future right when you need it. Or you might see it now and not realize you need it. And then when the future comes, it clicks in like, oh, I heard Sister Tan, Sister Fire. My name is Tangela, y'all, by the way. I think I shared that already, but if you didn't know, my name is Tangela. A lot of people call me Tan or they call me Fire. So if you hear me say Tan, that's my name. That's my little nickname out of Tangela. But yeah, so yeah, you might watch the video now and you're not going through this now, but later on in life you might start going through it, and then you'll remember, it'll click in like, oh, Sister Tan, Sister Fire was talking about this, and boom, this is what she said, let me try this, boom, boom, and it works out for you. So that's why I am very transparent with y'all, because I realize by being fake ain't gonna help nobody. Being fake, wearing a mask ain't gonna help nobody. You got to be real about this thing. That's why the Lord tells us to come to him and worship him in spirit and in truth. Because God can't work with nobody who coming to him with lies. God can't work with nobody who coming to him with a mask on. Because God knows your heart. He knows your true intentions anyway. So trying to come to God with lies and a mask is like a silly. It's really silly. Okay? So you can't get nobody delivered being fake. And it's not us who delivers people, it's God, but he uses us to do it. I have to make that clear. But you can't help get someone delivered wearing a mask. You can't help get someone delivered by being fake. You got to be real. You got to come in spirit and truth. People need to hear that you had to battle with something at once upon a time in your life. You know what I'm saying? Because me looking back to when I was a young Christian, you know, it made me not even want to go to church because I felt like I had to be perfect to go to church, not knowing that, no, you don't need to be perfect to go to church. God says, come as you are. He gonna do the changing. He gonna be the one to change you, to give you the power to change you from the inside out. But you got certain Christians out there who put on a mask. They're false prophets. They're faking. I said certain Christians, not all. And it deters others from coming to the church. It deters others from coming to the faith. You know, some of them act like they ain't never been through nothing. Well, how can I get down with that if you perfect? Ain't nobody perfect, my brothers and sisters. Don't you dare let non-Christian try to play you and act and say they perfect, because they not. And so I choose, and I'm not down in non-Christian. I'm just telling y'all the truth, and I'm being real with you. And I tell that to anybody. You got to come in spirit and truth, because that's how God can use you. He need people that other people can relate to. You understand me? He don't need people walking around here thinking that they are perfect, acting like they are perfect, knowing that they're not. Okay? And then making others who want to be in the faith feel some type of way and running them off from the church, running them off from the faith. Because they looking at this person over here and these people over here, and they all acting perfect, and they all acting like they ain't never been through nothing in life. And they all looking down on these people because they smoke weed, because they fornicating, stuff that they used to do and probably still doing. Let's be real. Let's tell the truth. And I'm not downing anyone. I'm just telling the truth. So that's why I choose to be transparent with y'all, my brothers and sisters. Because that's what you need. That's the only thing that's going to get somebody delivered and set free. And to tell you the truth and be honest, it also helps to deliver and set me free and keep me delivered and free. When I can share my testimonies and I can look back over my life and see how far God has brought me. You see? So that's why I'm so transparent with y'all. But anyways, I love y'all. I told y'all I'm so happy to be back on here. I just want to keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. But I can't. Unfortunately, not tonight. It ain't going to happen. I got to be up early in the morning for work. And I have a whole long day tomorrow. So I'm not even going to sit here and promise y'all that I'm going to be able to get on tomorrow, because more than likely it's not going to happen. But I can definitely get back on sometime this weekend. And like I said, I want to shoot to try to get on 2 days out of the weekend, but that may not happen, but definitely one. Okay. Um, yeah. Unless God tell me to rest. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so thank y'all so much for tuning in. Before I go ahead and get off this live, I'm going to see if any of y'all have any questions. Is tea, summer pop, Fanta? And Victor put a winning like a thing. Okay. Well, y'all, thank you so much for tuning in. Once again, I love you all. I'll see you all soon. Until then, y'all stay prayed up. Y'all stay blessed. Okay? And until next time, this is your Sister Fire.